let's talk about reference angles and quadrant angles. These are very, very important for us to understand. Reference, if we look at dictionary.com, means to refer to. How profound, dictionary.com. To refer to. So let's define it in terms of angles. So let theta be an angle in standard position. Its reference angle is the acute angle, angle prime, theta prime, that's not theta to the first power, formed by terminal side of theta and the horizontal axis. Again, that's theta prime. So let's talk about the 4 cases in which this could happen. So in one case, let's say that theta is in the first quadrant, right? Then theta is equal to theta prime. Let's say that theta is in quadrant 2, then here would be theta prime, right? It's the acute angle formed by this terminal side and its horizontal axis. If it's in quadrant 3, then here would be theta, and then theta prime be right here, the acute angle. And then the last possibility is if it's in quadrant 4. So this would be theta, and this would be theta prime. Now, I did highlight acute angle because it's really important to remember that these theta primes should all be positive. By definition, acute angle must be positive. So that might challenge us a little bit here. Let's also define what a quadrant angle is. A quadrant angle is, it's an angle with a terminal side on an axis. So a visual example for us here would be like, here's our initial side, here's our terminal side. So it's an angle whose terminal side is on the axis. So for example, just so we have some ideas, pi over 2 is a quadrant angle. Pi is a quadrant angle. 20 pi, 720 degrees, etc., right? So let's play around with some examples here. It says, what is the reference angle of the following angles? It might help you to draw a picture to help you visualize this. So let's have you guys try these, and then we'll check our answers. All right, quick check for ourselves. So for 217 degrees, I had 37 degrees as my reference angle. Notice here that this is what 217 degrees would be. So what is that reference angle from the horizontal axis to its terminal side? Positive 37 degrees. You can notice that I did something very similar for the rest of these here. Also notice that all of my theta primes are positive values. The one here I didn't draw an example for, but I know one would be in the first quadrant, so therefore its reference angle would be the same. So in conclusion, just knowing what an reference angle is, it's a positive acute angle between the terminal side and the horizontal axis. Quadrant angle is an angle where the terminal side falls on the axis.